Peyton. And you're
Go Rockets! Go Rockets!
You are looking live at Rock Ice Pavilion in Dunellen, New Jersey, where the New Jersey Rockets 16U AA girls will take on St. James from Northern Virginia. Hi everybody, I'm Joe Rizzo and I'm bringing you the action here on YouTube. Glad to do it. As always, a privilege to be around these wonderful girls and their families. This is the 16U AA level, and the Rockets are coming off an 11-2 loss against the Saints on Saturday. They'll play 17-minute periods here. Penalties are a minute and a half. Icing is in effect at all times per the new rules of USA Hockey. So you could be killing off a 5-on-3, and if you send the puck down for an icing, it'll be called an icing. There's no more delayed offsides or tag up offsides. That also has become a thing of the past. And the teams are at all levels having some growing pains adjusting back to those rules that they played when they were mites and squirts and maybe even peewees. They haven't played those rules in a while, but they'll be playing them for the balance of their careers here per USA Hockey. 17 minutes on the clock at Rock Ice. Full roster, I believe, gathered. St. James in the navy jerseys, white lettering, white trim. Rockets in with black letters and white trim. Off at Rock Ice. Bella over on the far side near her own bench, and St. James moves it back in. Bella up the near side, it's picked off. Barbara blocks away the centering attempt. St. James skating it out through center, looking for somebody in the slot, but Bella sees that one, picks it off. Jules with her and gains the line, sends it up and moved aside. Up the far boards, Bella steps in to keep it in. Jules over there battling, tries to send it back to Bella, but they just can't get a handle on it, and St. James dumps it in. Barbara in pursuit, Shoshana down the middle. Shoshana picks up the trailer. St. James gains it in the corner. 1-on-2, redirected in front. And I don't know if Grace had a chance at that. Centering, loose in front. Grace with one save, still loose in front. Comes to the near side boards. Brianna will pick it up. Skate it up the wing, just out of view, and into the offensive zone. Comes back out of the zone. Rock Ice has a wonderful perch for the respective zones, but not so much for the middle here. If you have fans to your side, it's a little difficult to even see what's going on. It goes behind the net and around. Comes up, and let's see if it'll go out. Erin jumps in to keep it in. She's got Hope down the Hope powers toward the net, can't get in front with the puck. She got there without it, but she found two St. James defenders on her and couldn't get left in the first. Be a loose battles two St. James players. Alex will get it and quickly retrieve it out of her own zone and into safe. Picks that attempt off, or at least slows it down. St. James moves it in. 1-on-4, wrist shot whistled wide. Grace was there. 1-on-4. She was still able to get a shot off, was the St. James player. Pushing and shoving. 20 comes out of it. Wrist shot, that tipped off Aaron's stick blade and went safely to the side. St. James with low possession, backhander, had a lot of juice on it, covered up by Grace. Whistle and a stoppage of play with 14:29 left in the first period. No score from Rock Ice between the Rockets and St. James. Barbara wins the faceoff back toward Bella. Cookie back in the lineup today. Good to see her. And that will bolster the defense for sure. Her teammates were missing her on Saturday, but it looks like she's feeling better, and she's back in the lineup for the Rockets. Wrist shot, Grace with the first save. It's still loose. Cookie negotiates one player out of the way and gives her goaltender a chance to cover up a loose puck that she couldn't see at first. Hope in the face-off dot. She's got Alex on her left and Haley on her right. Wrist pass goes wide. They try to wrap it around, but Hope comes all the way down to snuff that attempt out. And Hope will try to carry it through traffic, which she so often does, so adeptly. Hope through three. Centering pass by one of the other players. Bug steps in to try to keep it in. They're going to call a penalty on her, but she avoided the contact. She came in. They're going to give her a, I don't know if it's an interference or check. They're going to give her a checking penalty. She didn't make contact with the player. She got the puck first. So Bug's going to go into the box for a check. She held up and turned and avoided the player. But they're going to throw a minute 30 up on the penalty clock for number 15, Bug Holt. Barbara wins the faceoff, but because of the short-handed situation, there was nobody there. Brianna picks off the point. She's hooked, and they don't call that. She got hooked. No call, but she'll carry it into the offensive zone short-handed. Tries to center for Barbara. Barbara was there. Rockets will battle. Aaron keeps it in adeptly at the James player is enough to turn the tide. St. James carries it in. Centering pass. Shoshana ties up the player. That would have been a golden scoring chance. Referee tripping over the blue line just below us. There's some choppy ice all over the place here, and he's trying to fix that. Shoshana gets it. She will move it up and out. This is going to be icing in effect in all situations. And with 39 power play, the first power play of the game for either team. 12:41 is left in the first period. And they'll face it off to Grace's right.
It's like welcome to Jersey style.
Hope and Riley, the forwards, killing it. Cookie and Bella on the back line. Referee comes over to the side now, having some kind of discussion. Gavin's running the scoreboard today, and Christine is doing the score sheet. I might have that reversed, but it's Gavin and Christine taking up the torch today. They are removing something from the clock. Okay, they're putting 1:09 on the penalty clock. So maybe we're not doing 1 minute and 30-second penalties anymore. Shot in front, rebound. Grace covers it. It was a really good play by Cookie. That puck was about to be batted in before Grace could slide over to the backside, but Cookie tied up the St. James player's stick just long enough for Bella to come over and give a little bit of help. So Cookie's presence making a difference already on the back line. St. James now 52 seconds left on the penalty. It's 2-minute penalties. They've been 1:30 up until this. So. Cookie fighting for St. James players below the line, and they come out of it with the puck. Hope disrupts 22's centering attempt. Let's see if she could do another one. St. James with a redirection in front. will send it up. Players nearly got a stick blade on it, but to no avail. 22 seconds. Bug. 11:54 remaining in the first period. No score from Rock Ice. In Dunellen, New Jersey, where inside it's frigid and the ice is nice and solid, and outside it's beautiful. Haley off the face-off sends it a little too strong, and that'll be another icing, but that kills 8 more seconds. Left to kill. If you're particularly adept at math, you'd know that there's 11:45 left in the first period now, but you'd have to be paying wonderful attention. Haley ties up the player on the so that's going to kill off most of the penalty if the Rockets can just maintain their posture here for a little bit. Sent out in front, left pad saved by Grace, and the rebound goes in just after the penalty expired. So it's going to be an even strength goal. St. James got 2 players low. The second rebound was the one that went in, just a little out man down low, and St. James takes a 1-0 lead over the Rockets. Riley on her left, and James wins the faceoff, and they'll take it down into the offensive zone now with a 1-0 lead, and applying some pressure here. 3 forwards down low. One of them centers, backhand shot, goes just wide. 2 St. James players on that side of the net. Bella fights for it, gets it to Rose to the near side. Rose takes her time and is able to look forward, but her pass to Riley is not strong enough. So she did give herself a little bit of for backing off, and instead of just whacking, she tried to move it out. Cookie behind her own end line sends it up. St. James players, instead onside, have to send it back because they do that effectively. Outlet pass was blocked. Cookie gets up, she's tripped. The Rockets will go on their first power play. Cookie gets tripped trying to move it out of the zone, and her presence already making an impact here on Sunday's game. Looks like Pavko, 22, will get a face-off. Up to Bug on the left point. She sends it toward the net. St. James will bank it. Short-handed break, Battaglia. Maybe Battaglia broken up nicely. Who was that getting back? That was Aaron. What a play. Centering pass, St. James short-handed. They'll gain possession here for a moment. Wrist shot, that's blocked away by Aaron's body. Another shot goes wide. St. James applying more of the pressure here despite being short-handed. Barbara negotiates behind her own net. She'll bring it up the right wing if she can. She tries to go cross ice to Brianna. Brianna can't get it out. They're 1-on-4 here, and now Brianna eventually gets the puck back, sends it forward. It's going to go on net. Let's see what the goalie does. She opts to clear it away. Slamming back into the backboards was one of the St. James players. She seems to be okay, thankfully. No worse for wear. Seconds left on the power play. Big hit there. Bella took a hit. That should have been a checking call. She closed, the St. James player closed a gap to make a hit, and they called one of those on Bug before, which was not as bad. Here come the Rockets. They're trying to get themselves established in the offensive zone, but they for St. James, and she'll carry it all the way there. That was Haley trying to use her body to angle off the St. James player. Shoshana forces them to go outside. 11 seconds now in the power play for the Rockets, but they haven't been able to get much of a chance. They've been defending more. That one's sent at net. Bella uses her quadriceps pad to knock it up and clear. The penalty is over, so St. James has killed it off. 8:08 left in the first period. 1-0 St. James over the Rockets. 16U girls hockey from Dunellen, New Jersey at Rock Ice. Frigid Rock Ice. They take the ice part very seriously. Wrist shot on the rush. Hope was forcing the play toward the back line, and 64 Batchelor opted to take the sharp angle shot. Grace knocked it down with the logo, the Rockets logo, and covered up the rebound. Riley on the faceoff wins it. Well, actually she lost it near side. St. James moves it around. They try to send it low. They do. Centered out in front. Grace tips that one away. St. James will send it behind the net. It goes out in front, takes an errant bounce off of Grace's stick. Centered, and 19 was looking for a redirection there. Centered in front again. Batchelor in front. Loose puck. Grace covers and gets the whistle. 7:26 left, first period. Rockets down 1-0. They led 1-0 in Saturday's game. Then things didn't go well. Wrist shot. Grace saves it with the shoulder. Went through a little bit of a screen. They're shooting that one high. Pavko. Cookie blocks with the left. She gets pushed over. Comes to the near side. Rose there, but Batchelor wins it out of the corner. Centering pass all alone. Tries to get through somebody. Goes low to Batchelor. She can't handle it. St. James buzzing here. Rockets need to get this puck out. They need to get possession. St. James keeping it in now. Centering pass. Redirected too deftly, but it goes wide. St. James buzzing. Rockets need to get it out. Sid tries to do that, using the body. Needs a little help. Gets it from Cookie. Riley. She gets caught up from behind, dumps, and allows her team to change behind. St. James tries to move it up, but Riley disrupts that. It goes into the near side corner and comes out. Barbara sends it low for Riley. In the slot, just missed, was Jules. It's sent down by St. James. This will be an icing. Whistle and a stoppage of play with 6:06 left in the first period. And St. James holding a 1-0 lead. Somebody is mainlining cough drops here, and that's me. I'm trying to get them between plays. It's not so much the cough, it's just the sore throat from yelling and screaming and calling a lot of games, I think. I'd like to think so. Jules tries to move it up the right wing, but Battaglia keeps it in. The Italian pronunciation is Battaglia, so if you're watching from Milan or Torino or Roma and you're looking for Battaglia, then we'll try to pronounce that the right way. Wrist shot comes in front and put in on the one-timer. 2-0 St. James. They rushed it all the way down behind the end line, turned, and rather than they center it right in front. Grace didn't have a chance on that one. So that doubles the lead with 5:23 left in the first period. Rockets will send out Hope to take the face-off. Alex near side and Haley on the other side. Hope gets it down low, tries to get possession, loses it. As soon as she gets it, she's drawing two defenders immediately. Nevertheless, Haley pursuing. Now Alex slams on the near side boards trying to get that puck out. She eventually will do it. That kid is all hustle. And she might be the smallest player on the ice and probably draws and initiates most of the physical play. High sticking call comes in, and the Rockets will have their second power play with 4:41 left in the first period, trailing 2-0, and they need to really dent the scoreboard here. Hope on the face-off, can't win it, but it comes up to Aaron at the left point. Skips just past her. Shoshana has to make a play here, and she does. Otherwise, it would have been a break on the shorthanded side for St. James. They send it in, and St. James moves it around the near side boards. Aaron at the point, waiting to see if that puck will pop up to her. It does, but actually Hope is there to pick it off. Hope down the slot. Hope left side. Hope wrist shot, save, rebound covered. Hope Menachillo coming off the left half boards, negotiates through traffic, and creates a scoring chance. Rockets will change all 5. Barber will take the face-off. She's got Haley in the slot and Riley on the left. Cookie on the right point and Bug on the left. St. James wins the face-off, but they send it right to the slot. And Haley was trying to get to that one. St. James will move it up and out. Cookie will be chasing behind the net. Bug guarding the front. The spin move sent out in front, and Haley will gain possession. Nice cross-ice pass to Riley. She had her in stride. And here's Haley with the pickoff. Haley goes into the offensive zone. Haley looking. She had the first goal yesterday. She beats Battaglia, sends it in front for Riley. Riley with a nice backhand pass to Barber, but just off the stick. Bug pinching down for the wrist shot just wide. Riley covers the left point. Now she exchanges with Bug as Riley heads toward the slot. Riley in pursuit of the puck, gets to it. Gets a little help from Cookie. Can they keep it in? Riley curls, but wisely takes it out instead of trying to force the play. Keeping possession. Barbara up to Riley. Sent in just a little bit past the stick, and St. James will move it out. Coming through 1-on-4. Wrist shot, Grace knocks that down with the blocker. It's sent up just past Haley. Wrist shot is knocked away by Bug's shin pads. 15 seconds left in the power play for the Rockets. They had some good pressure on this one. Wrist shot on the one-timer in front, and they don't give Grace the whistle. She had it under the pad. They don't give her the whistle. Underneath, and now it's 3-0. A shorthanded goal with 4 seconds left in the power play. Grace wondering why they didn't blow the whistle, and she has a case. He is the black of the puck. He or she could let the play keep going long enough under the pad to earn the whistle. And the referees typically don't like the players to try to poke underneath the goalie's pads or glove. If she had it underneath the glove maybe for that long, they might have whistled it. Nonetheless, a tough break, and you got to overcome it. So 2:30 left in the first period to try to dent the net and get some of it back. The penalty's over, but the Rockets have the puck in the offensive zone momentarily. Can't keep possession, and St. James breaks out 2-on-2. Over the left wing to the left dot, wrist shot. Grace gloves it. That one might have been ticketed, but Grace Ulrich gloves it down with 2:16 left in the first period. Hope will take the face-off. Alex on her left, Haley on the right. Wins it back to Bella. Bella tries to chip it up the boards. Hope comes in, takes a fist to the side of the head. Alex now in pursuit. Can she pick it off? She can't, but she gets help from Brianna. And the 2 lefties, the 3 lefties, this is the lefty line. I got a few names for this line. The lefty line. Or I got another one for you. How about the Roots line? Because it's got Alex and Haley on it. I know the name is spelled a little differently, but one of the great authors of our time is Alex Haley, who authored the incredible book Roots, which was made into probably the most famous miniseries of all time, back in the days of miniseries on network television. We'll run it by the girls if they stay together as a line, see if they want to be called the lefty line, the southpaw line, or the roots line. Rose in the face-off circle, 91 against 19. 19 wins it for blue. She gets a little room and gets it to the right point, and the defenseman moves it all the way in. They exchange high and low. Pass to Aaron. They'll send it back behind the net where St. James sent toward the front. Wrist shot, and it's saved by Grace on the left pad, batted out of the zone. In pursuit is Jules, but St. James turns it around. Batchelor in, tries to goes looking for Jules, gets her. Jules net. Sid will be the one to pursue here. Let's see if she can. Italia, 13, ripping a shot that's blocked, knocked away by Aaron. Aaron got a piece of that shot. Grace covered it up. Actually, it was kind of sitting just a foot or two in front of Grace. I think she maybe was expecting Aaron to try to play the puck. There was a St. James player right there, but fortunately she didn't try to bat at that puck. 46.2 left in terms of seconds in the first period. 3-0 St. James over the Rockets. Wrist shot. Grace stops it with the blocker and doesn't allow the rebound to come out. She shuffles the puck back to the left point. And then back to the referee. Barbara initially lost the faceoff, then won it. Riley on the near side. She'll go around her own net as she didn't have anybody or any place to go to try to get it out. Instead of feeding the point, kept the scramble going. Far side, 4 St. James players were there at the boards, and now when the puck squirts to this side, Riley's got the whole left side of the ice. For Haley, connected for a moment, but good job by Riley trying to find a little space in the center of the ice. That's where you're going to score and get your scoring chances if you can beat the defense there. It comes back into the zone. Haley literally picks that puck up. And we'll hand it to the referee. And after one period, 3-0 St. James. Shots on goal.
Cover. That's one that.
It looked like it was under her pad. Maybe he could see it, but I mean, even if you could see it, if it's under the pad, they never want them poking. I don't know.
Yeah. You know, it's hard to see from here. Too far away.
Yeah, I mean, I could see the puck the whole time.
When she complained, she got up and complained. She thought she had it covered.
Yeah,
so.
I thought she did.
Yeah.
And they're really reticent, like, to make the girls poke. Yeah. They usually want to blow the whistle. So tough break. Got to go back and get it.
Just tell me if I get in the leg.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. The teams will switch sides for the second period. 17 minutes up on the board. 3-0 St. James. Hope wins the face-off. Foot race won by St. James. Centering pass, but Bug disrupted that. Rockets dump it. And she's got some numbers on the other side. But St. James is able to move it up and out. Here's the breakaway. Bug to maybe take a look. But Grace had to get up there. She looked like she got it with the right arm, but that puck was ticketed. So 29 seconds in, making hay. Canigliaro in the face-off circle with Hope. Backhander, Grace will cover that one up before anything can happen. 5 seconds tick off the clock. The cross-style face-off as they battle for it. Sent toward the middle where Bug steps up nicely, sends it forward for Alex. She's outmanned and outnumbered. And St. James turns it around. Hope will retreat all the way back. She'll use Bella. Oh, she just missed it. Alex was looking for Brianna with speed. Just couldn't connect on the puck and the stick. St. James unselfishly there, keeping it and passing it where the shot might have been the play. So that's a little break maybe for the Rockets. Hope down low, up to Alex. Nicely banked off the boards. Brianna in a foot race. Can she beat Battaglia there? She can't. It comes in, and if they're sending it back in, they got to get onside. Hope gets in, gets through one. One more to beat. Gets through the slot. Backhander is covered up. She didn't get enough juice on it as she'd like to. Hope Menichello making some scoring chances over there. Gives the high five to Barbara. And with 15:31 left in the second, the Rockets have an offensive zone faceoff. Haley out there on the right wing and Riley on the left wing. Back to Shoshana. She sends it down for Riley at the half boards. Barbara intercepts that pass, but eventually the St. James players break it out 3-on-3. Barbara retreating back with Cookie. Passes to Riley. Riley side of the goal. St. James picks it up. Barbara picks it off at the. Shoshana sends it in. They call offside. A stride short of getting out of the zone. We're giving all teams until October, which is next weekend, to adjust to the offside rule. 91-19 battle for the faceoff. But eventually it's sent up for the Rockets to get onside, and we'll do it again, but not in the offensive zone for the Rockets. They'll do it on the opposite side. Rose with another face-off win. She started playing wing in the early games, and she's played center for a couple of games. Oh, Jules trying to pick off that pass. Couldn't get to it. Wrist shot. That was saved by the shaft of Grace's stick. Wrist shot in front. Somebody got a piece. I don't know if it was Grace or if it was somebody who got to it first. Jules battling up the boards. She was interfered with, no call. Puck wasn't there, but her progress was impeded. Wrist shot. Grace will trap that one with the waffle board and cover it with the trapper, if you like the old school ways to talk about goaltending equipment. The shaft of Grace's stick has kept this game at 3-0 because that puck was going in. Hope in the defensive zone face-off. Battled for now behind the net. St. James trying to center it. Blocked and disrupted by Cookie. Alex is nice and high on the wing, and she's able to get the breakout as a result. Puck comes out of the zone. Brianna has to clear the zone. She does just in time as Hope brings it in. Alex tries to move it ahead for Hope, but just a little too much blue traffic there as Cookie gets it. Cookie loses it at once, but then is able to put it in, but not with long enough for deep. Hope picks it off. Hope through one. Hope down to the crease. Hope shoots. Right pad save. Hope nearly got the Rockets on the board, and this could be a breakaway. Cookie stops a breakaway. Cookie stepped in to poke check and stopped a sure breakaway. It could have even been a 2-on-0. St. James trying to skate it through. Hope uses her skates twice to disrupt the flow. St. James changing behind the play. They'll attack with 2. Brianna bats it forward. Havco moves it out. Alex gets it at center, tries to dump it, but doesn't get enough juice on it. Gets enough for Hope to be able to change, but Brianna and Alex are still out there at the end of their shifts. Barbara's fresh. She's at center, and she'll go back and help Cookie retrieve this puck. Cookie's got it on the near side, spins, looking forward, gets through one, looking to get some open ice. Cookie in open ice. Cookie gains the neutral zone. Cookie up the left wing. Cookie will push forward and wait for Barbara to help her out. Alex there too. Alex sends it deep. Brianna at the end of a way long shift here, still battling, and she's on the opposite side. Let's see if she could hustle and get off behind the play. She'll do that. And St. James attacks with 3 forwards, and their defense goes passively, which allows Brianna to jump off in favor of Haley. Loose puck behind the net. They blow the whistle dead. It must have found its way toward the netting in the spot where nobody could get to it. So 11:59 left, second period. 3-0 St. James. No scoring yet in the second period, thanks to the shaft of Grace Ulrich's stick. Rockets move it out. St. James moves it back in through neutral ice. Shoshana gets it, reverses it up to Riley, who reverses it back, but the St. James player was still there. Centering pass, wrist shot wide from the slot. Shoshana tries to get to it, but is beaten there by one of the St. James sticks, in a slew of them. There were 2. Haley gets behind the net, but a St. James player is the first one to get it. Wrist shot in front, loose, cleared off the line by Bella! That puck was going in the net. Bella went behind her goaltender and cleared the puck off the line with 2 or possibly even 3 St. James sticks there. This one sent forward. Riley's the first one there. Riley has Haley in the middle, and the St. James player gets back. Riley gets possession, sends it to the point, but it's too far, and Shoshana can't keep it in. Rockets would have had a chance for possession there, but got a little too antsy with the puck and put themselves offside. 10:49. 3-0 St. James. St. James has had 2 absolutely golden scoring chances in this period. On one, Grace Ulrich maintained her posture, and the top part of her stick, the shaft of her stick, blocked a shot that was going into the top left corner of the net. And just moments ago, Bella Cucci, the captain, saw a loose puck and 2 St. James players with the puck looked squarely on the goal line. Bella jumped in and was able to clear it out. So they maintain the 3-0 lead, does St. James, and if the Rockets can turn this around, they might be able to turn some momentum. Aaron checks her options and moves it out of the zone. St. James will send it in. This is going to be an icing as long as the puck doesn't take a funny bounce. That's the way it goes. 10:08 left, second period, 3-0 St. James, with the Rockets with a face-off in the offensive zone to the goaltender's right. Hope on the face-off, wins it back to Bug, shot, couldn't get it through traffic. Hope had it for a moment, but now Battaglia will pick it up and skate it out 2-on-1. Aaron is back, 1-on-2. Aaron forces a play to the middle, and Bug back checks and gets just a shot. Bug actually put that one off of the defender's skate, I believe it was, and Grace was able to cover up that slower puck. Holt on her horse getting back. Barber on the face it, wins it back toward the defense, but two St. James players step into the zone. Bella picks that one off, can get it up but not out. Haley gets a piece of it. Pop up in the top of the slot. Who's going to come up with it? 22 Landstrom. Near side to Haley, she's got room to break out. Uses the time and space, but can't get enough juice on the puck to get it out of the zone, and St. James maintains possession. Bella now up, but can't get it past the point. Wrist shot, Grace got a piece of it. It may have been going wide, it may have not been. Centering attempt snuffed by Bella. Near side corner. Left dot, St. James. Cookie was there, couldn't get hold of the puck. St. James cycling high. They'll send it out to Battaglia. Here's Haley. Can she get enough juice for the breakaway? Haley in front. She gets bumped off. Puck was there, so no call. Good defense. Haley just couldn't get enough of a step on the defense there, and they used the physicality to break it up. 1-on-2, your odds are not good. She had a goal yesterday, did Haley Connolly, number 11. Wrist shot, screen in front, and it finds the left side of the net along the ice for a 4-0 lead for St. James. 8:32 left in the second. That's the first goal of the second. Just about at the midway point. In the face-off circle, with Jules on her right and Sid on the left. Battled for and brought in. St. James looking. They center it in front to the low slot. Grace makes the save off the turnaround shot. Fought for in the far corner. 2-on-2. Rose down low, helping out Cookie. St. James comes out of it with the puck. Wrist shot. Hit one of the St. James players in front and didn't get through. They'll look for possibly a wraparound, but nobody there to stop the St. James player from going around. Whistle, it's going to be on somebody from St. James because they had the puck, and that's when the whistle blew. So it looks like that's going to be a penalty or just maybe a face-off outside. I'm not sure what they're doing or calling. Could have been incidental goalie interference, which is not necessarily a penalty, but a stoppage of play. So a little bit on their heels. Face-off comes through neutralized. Jules and Sid combine to get it. This line looking to bring a little energy. Kept in nicely by Aaron. She's got 4 players in the zone, and Shoshana playing safety. Pop up. Jules fighting for a loose puck, can't get to it. Near side up to Sid. It goes to Aaron. Aaron can't keep it in, and it's going to be a 2-on-1 with Shoshana back. Aaron hustling to try to break it up as well. Centered in the slot. Wrist shot goes high. Shoshana took the shooter. The pass went through. Loose in front, still loose, and they blow the whistle this time. Grace needed that one in the first period. This puck she had covered less than one in the first period where there was no whistle, and St. James was able to poke it free and then put it in. This time she didn't actually have the cover for very long. She had it momentarily, but then it came out, not from a poke, and they give her the whistle. So the breaks go both ways, kids, and parents, and viewers, and fans. Face off to Grace's left, battled for. That's Cookie in the corner. Cookie still battling. She'll follow all the way to the near side corner. Cookie still on the puck, but can't get it away. Wrist shot, Hope blocked it away. Finds Bug. Bug uses a little room. She'll skate it up and try the bank shot for Brianna. It comes back to neutral ice, and Hope back at safety helping out Bug, so Bug can go pursue the play. Bug stays at the right point. Bug at the right point tries to get it low, but Bug intercepts the clearing attempt, but eventually the third clearing attempt for St. James works, and Hope comes back to get it. Hope sends it out of the zone. Battaglia the first to get it for the blue team. Brianna picks that one off. Brianna with a little room up the wing. Brianna looking for the shot. Brianna sends the pass over. Oh boy, she had Hope and Alex there, but maybe should have pulled the trigger on that one. Goalie was looking like she was playing the pass. Redirected by Hope. Alex is there. She shoots, and there's a save. Rockets in front with a lot of pressure in the lefty line. Really just banging on the door there, but can't kick it in. Couple of stellar saves by the St. James goalie. She hasn't been tested much, but boy, she was tested there, and she was right on the task. Great puck movement. Perhaps the best chance was the first one where they didn't get a shot. And then they cycled around and were able to get through and get a couple of chances out of it. St. James moves it up after a face-off scramble. Shoshana disrupts their play for a moment. Wrist shot. Grace knocks it down with the waffle board. Haley will move it up the right wing boards. Riley looking to streak through. Can't get to it first. Haley's going to bring that one in, but it's just offside. Riley was caught a couple of steps in the offensive zone, and Haley was flying through and just played the puck forward. An NHL type offside. Cars are moving fast, and there's just no way to stop where you're putting the puck in. 5:10 left. Wraparound attempt. Grace gets down there and makes the save. 5:07 left. Second period. 4-0 St. James. 3 in the first, 1 in the second. Rockets have had not a ton of chances, but they had a great in the sequence about a minute or so ago. The line that created that chance, Alex Haley and Hope. Wraparound attempt, opposite side, shot. Grace got all the way through the crease to block that one. 4:59 left, second period from Rock Ice in Dunellen, New Jersey, on a beautiful Sunday afternoon on September 26th, 2021. Where would you rather be? Certainly not watching a Giants or Jets. You'd watch Rockets 16U AA girls hockey over that. Hope gives chase. She will stay on the player all the way through. Good rush by St. James. They look to curl and eventually send it back behind the net. Shoshana in pursuit, using the body. Gets a little help down low from Bella. Bug steps up, or rather Hope steps up. Brianna with a little juice up to center. Brianna still with possession 1-on-2. Brianna fighting through two players. Can she have still there fighting? Brianna gets a little help from Hope. And eventually the two St. James players, one of will skate it all the way through. Centering offering. Wrist shot goes just wide. Alex up the left wing, tries to chip it forward but can't get it out. Sent in for Bella. Bella looks for somebody, loses the puck, needs a little help from Shoshana, gets it. Brianna up to Hope with the kick. Hope right if they can get through the zone. But 2 and then 3 St. James players converge. Rockets send it in just offside. 3:34 left second period, 4-0 St. James. The road team traveling up from Virginia. And they play in the most beautiful rink I've ever seen. And they are at home. If you ever get a chance to go to the St. James Center, penalty coming up here. Whistle and a stoppage of play with 3:13 left. It's going to be a trip. We'll see who it is against. I couldn't see. It was just out of view for me. And the St. James parents clapping. So Jules will head into the box. And with number 86 in the box, the Rockets will try to 86 the St. James power play. Hope and Alex will be the forwards trying to kill it off. Bug and Aaron at the back line. Centering pass at the top of the crease. Hope knocked it away. St. James still playing with it though. Backhand shot, one save, loose in front, just a foot out of Grace's reach. Somebody stepped in, 28, took a shot and it went wide. It might have hit somebody. Redirected in front, but Grace gets it before it could find its way in. Not sure how she saw it. That puck changed directions in a hurry. And also changing are the Rockets. Will change all 4. St. James will change as well. Riley on the face-off. She's got Brianna. Brianna looking to pick that one off and go to the races. Couldn't do it. Now Cookie picks this one off. Cookie has a chance to rush the puck up. Cookie up the right wing. Cookie looking for space. Cookie gets a shot and it goes deflected just wide. Brianna fights for it on the far side wing. St. James brings it into the offensive zone. 66 seconds left on the power play. They lead 4-0. 2:13 left in the second period. Loose puck in front. Grace jumps out with the dexterity of a lizard to cover that one up before further trouble. Whistle and a stoppage of play with 2:09 left in the second period from Rock Ice. And 57 seconds left in the St. James power play. Riley and Brianna stay out there for the kill. St. James wins the face-off, back to the point. Wrist shot can't get through traffic. Top of the slot wrister. Grace stops that one with the logo, allows no rebound. Shovels it over to the referee. On the bench, Coach Jeremy is engaging Molly Rose Smith, number 27. She's another goalie. We'll see if she gets some action today. St. James with the face-off. Barbara doesn't see the clearing attempt. She would have been able to get some possession. Oh, Haley almost picked off the D-to-D pass, shorthanded. 30 seconds left in the power play for St. James. Haley and Barbara to kill it off up front. And Shoshana who gets it and neatly sends it forward. Shoshana's going to continue her pursuit. Shoshana looking to pick it off. Oh, she almost picked off the D-to-D. Shoshana battling to keep it in. Haley plays safety so the defenseman can stay up and pursue. Haley gets it. Over to Bug. 5 seconds left if they can get the dump in. They're going to have killed it off. So 6 comes out of the box as the Rockets 86 the penalty. Loose puck in front. She gave it up and got it right back. She's interfered with there. She sent the puck forward. The player stepped into her. No interference called. Coach Paul Maybe yelling for that one, I don't know. Near side off the boards, Shoshana can't win the foot race to it. 40 seconds left, second period. Bug comes through to pick that one off. Bug trying to get a little from D. Haley sends it across, but that's going to find a St. James stick down toward the slot, and with enough muster to get to the goaltender that she could cover it before any more trouble. In the first, St. James scored 3. One of them was moments after the expiration of a power play. The Rockets killed off another power play here, and they're 0 for 2 on their own power plays. They have 25.8 seconds to dent the lead. And here's Hope off the faceoff, wins it to herself. Can't get possession through the neutral zone. Can't keep it, rather. Sent back in by St. James. Bella's got to retreat. Grace comes out to play it just in case. Bella moves it up to Brianna off a stick. Brianna has been able to penetrate on the right wing here a bunch of times and creates some chances. She gets it over toward Hope's side. Hope tries to bang it up to the sideboards. Aaron was there. The time expires in the period, and that will do it for 2 periods. It's 4-0 St. James. We don't have the shots, but they're certainly in favor of St. James. Here it is. Ulrich skating off. And we're going to describe what's happening for you now. Molly Rose Smith, 27, is going to enter the game in nets, and Grace Ulrich, 84, who's played the first 2 periods in goal, will jump out of her gear, do the Wonder Woman change, and try to spark her team on offense in this third period. We've been laying the groundwork for you for, we're using a baseball term, a created one. If she gets a save in the game and she gets a goal in the game, we're calling that an Otani. If you don't know anything about baseball, just Google Shohei Otani. He's a pitcher and a hitter for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. And Mr. Otani has been in the league a few years, but this year he's turned the league on its ear by being one of the most effective pitchers in baseball, and also being one of its most close to 50 home runs, as we still have about a week left in the season, depending on when you're watching this, but at the time of the game, he's done that. So we haven't really seen this type of thing since Babe Ruth, but doing this double duty where, like pitching and hitting, goaltending and skating up have little to do with one another. Lift off in the third for the Rockets. Hope wins it all the way back into her own zone. Aaron retreats. Molly Rose Smith, 27, is now between the pipes, and she will watch as the Roots line moves it up. Hope over the right wing. Hope looking for room. Centers for Brianna! And it's a shot that somehow was covered. Oh boy, I was getting ready to jump into the goal call there. What a save. All the way up the right wing. Brianna got space in front. Hope centered it for Brianna. She got a good piece of it. It was going 5-hole, but it didn't get all the way through. Rockets will change, 23 seconds. They'll battle for it on the near side board. Sydney. Now Jules. It goes up the reverse side, and the St. James team will dump it out. Bella there. She disrupts the play, sends it forward for Jules. It's a little too strong, and it's going to be an icing. Good look by Bella. Good look for Jules. Jules has her wheels on. She's had them on all weekend. .16 left, third period. Rockets looking to carve into a 4-0 deficit. Oh, Alex tries to pick off a pass, and eventually Cookie will jump up and grab a loose puck. Cookie up the left wing. Cookie in the offensive zone. Cookie tries to center it. Still loose. Hope will cover her point. Sent toward the middle. St. James gets it, fires it up. Hope kept it only for a moment but couldn't keep it in. St. James breaks out just onside, 2-on-1. Shoshana back, gets a little help from Cookie, skating all the way back. Wrist shot, Molly makes the first save, but 2 St. James players in front and 1 loose puck. And that's an easy deposit for a 5-0 lead. .45 left in the third, now 5-0. St. James with 1 in the third. And look who it is. That's not a player who was 2 periods late to a game. That's the goalie who played the first 2 periods. Puck sent in offside. Whistle and a stoppage of play. So Grace Ulrich looking for the Otani. A save and a goal in a game. She's got way more than a save. She's got a bundle. Puck through neutral ice and into the Rockets' end, where Bella gets a piece of it but can't get it out. St. James will skate it right at the net. Wrist shot. Molly first save. Rebound. Goes behind the net. That one sent toward the front, but Rose batted it away. Another wrist shot goes just wide. Bug tries to disrupt the play. Can't get possession. A little too much room given. Nice stick save by Molly. That one was ticketed for the right side of the net. She got the stick out there. Bug bats that one away, but needs a little help in pursuit. Rose battling, sent in front, Bug ties up the player. Jules gets over there to try to get it. 1-on-3, her odds are not good. Bug with a little help now. Centered, what a save by Molly! A redirection in front, she got the right pad on it. Wrist shot, she gets the left pad on it. Centered in front, in the slot. Wrist shot, knocked down, loose puck. She got the chest on it that time, maybe the shoulder. Molly's under siege here in the early moments. She came in to start the third. Sent around the other side of the net. This unit's been out there for about a minute and a half, maybe more. Looking to get it out is Bug. She does. She needs a little help from Sid. Rose quickly looks at the chance to change, and she does. There's 4 is Cucci. That puck sent in for an icing and a whistle and a stoppage of play with 13:52 left in the third period. It's 5-0 St. James. 3 in the first, 1 in the second. That's where 84 was in net. Now 84 is taking a face-off with 27 in net behind her. St. James wins it. The Bug battling for it. It goes to Ulrich. She tips it forward for Riley. Ulrich again looking for the puck. Gets it. Sends it at the net. Haley was in front looking for the deflection. St. James moves it out. Grace is with Haley and Riley now. She's playing center. Goalie and center to me is like pitching and batting. 2 unique skills in the same sport. Both requiring a high degree of skill because they're both difficult to play. Many would say hockey is because it's sort of like the other stick and ball sports, except for the fact that you have to do it on ice with razor blades on your feet. That one's sent up, but it's not going to be enough for icing as Bug retreats with 13 minutes left in a 5-0 game where the Rockets are looking to get on the board here. Hope disrupts a centering pass. Loose puck behind the net. Molly's trying to get her bearings back as she was caught a little bit high, trying to block the first shot, which she did. Goes to the far side boards, and that's going to be Cookie jumping up. Goes behind the net. Bug's going to be the one to retrieve. Hope standing sentry in front of the net. Player falls, so Bug's going to take the room and skate it up. She looks for Alex. Alex sends it toward the middle in a 50-50 puck. Hope going to try to turn the corner. Turns one, gets through another. Through three players converging at once. Cookie battling, Bug in front of the net now. Reversal goes too strong. St. James will send it back deep. Bug seems like she's played practically every second of this third period. She just seems to be out there for the entirety of it. And she's there in front battling and pushing somebody around. Hope comes out to block a shot, looking for somebody, but can't get it out. Sent back down low. Wrist shot. Molly got a piece, and it goes wide. Wrist shot again. That one hit the crossbar. Sent toward the front. Molly, one save. Loose puck in front. Can't see it. St. James applying so much pressure here. Cookie will have to go to the corner. Cookie battling the 50-50 puck. Up the boards. Rockets will try to change D behind the forward. Grace now jumps out at center. Grace battling just below you. Slams on a 50-50 puck. Slams into one of the opposing players and they carry him into the board. Sent up the right wing. Can Haley get it out? Haley has Riley and she has Grace with her. Can she keep it forward? She's got traffic behind her and Battaglia comes in to break up the play. Riley on the half boards, looking for somebody in front. If she gets it in front, it's Grace. Battling through there. Haley looking to center it. Haley sends it around the net. Grace will reverse. If it comes all the way up, Aaron is at the point. Just out of your view. Aaron gets it, sends it toward the net, but not strong enough to get through traffic. Sent out. St. James will change all but one behind the play, and Aaron will have it taken away. Breakaway. Molly comes out with the pad save to stop the breakaway. Cross check behind the play. Aaron took a cross check. Wrist shot save. Molly knocked it down and covers it up. Little cheapy going on behind the play. The player who had the breakaway gave Aaron a cross check while the refs weren't apparently looking, but gets away with it. Exactly. Left in the third period. 5-0 St. James. From Rock Ice in Dunellen, New Jersey. Jules on the far side boards battling with Battaglia. Near side now, Bug. Bug with a Rod Langway amount of minutes in this game. For the old school hockey people, they'll understand that means she's probably played over half the minutes in the game. Iron Woman. Holt tries to get it towards center. It goes down low. Rose was tied up in front. If that was the NFL, they'd call pass interference. Rose was trying to get her stick loose and had a little too much traffic. Bug steps up, gets the puck, and disrupts the breakout for a moment. Rose will battle back now. Rose, oh, she might have gotten away with a trip there. If the St. James player had fallen, they probably would have called the trip as Rose's stick was tied up in the skate. So they could call it even without the player falling if they think that you've disrupted their momentum by enough. Fought for behind the defensive net and now carried out by Hope. She'll get through one, and Hope Menichello powers up the wing. She's got Jules with her. Hope looking, Hope looking, Hope looking, still looking for Jules. Wrist shot goes just wide. Sydney's in front. Bella will pinch from the point. Bella sends it at the net. Through traffic, almost gets over to Sydney. Oh, there's a check. Jules got knocked down with a high push. More of a hit than a push. Sent in with 8:16 left in the third period. St. James gets to the dump first. Comes out in front. That was Cookie that blocked it with the shin pads. St. James on the loose puck gets it, but Cookie steals it right back. Cookie powers it up and out the right wing. She's upended tripping, and the Rockets are going to go on another power play. Let's see behind the play if all the girls are okay. Cookie's staying down here for a moment. Pavko will go on to the penalty box for the second time this game. Let's just make sure Cookie's okay. She got up a little gingerly. She would probably be out there for the power play if she wasn't at the end of her shift. With 7:56 left in the third period, the Rockets trailing 5-0. They'll send Grace out there at center. Barbara will move over to wing for the power play. Riley's in the slot. Bug is at the left point. Bug jumps in to get that one. Riley centers it, and it goes right on net. With the backhand, they'll do it from the other face-off circle now. 8 seconds elapsing in that series. Grace wins the face-off. Back to Aaron. She sends it at the net. Oh, one of the St. James players gathered that, and that could just as easily have comes out of the corner. Wrist shot, tried to go high, a little too high. Aaron will retreat, carry out, but 3 Rockets now, 4 are back, and Aaron's got to watch the interference there on the side, but she's still skating back. Riley jumps down, but the St. James player jumped in just ahead of her as the outlet pass wasn't quite strong enough. Fought for on the far side boards. Barbara will have to go back and get it. She sends it forward through a scrum, but it goes to the left point. Wrist shot through traffic, knocked down in front. It looked like Bug got that with the right shin guard. Talia pinches to keep it in. Aaron up to Barbara. Barbara will send it out of the zone, and it's going to end up being an icing if it has enough juice to cross the line itself. It does. And the Rockets will have to come all the way back to their own end. They'll get a fresh set of 5 out there with 53 seconds left on the power play. And a 5-0 deficit that looks like is probably to climb at this point, but we're just looking for individual and collective effort as Hope breaks in with Alex. 2-on-1. Menachillo on the right side. Looking, goes at the net, loses control. It's knocked aside and moved up and out by St. James. They'll gain the offensive zone and will be down to 28 seconds. Good job by Shoshana on the back door. That one was going to be a redirection. Sent up. This will be Brianna. She's got some room. She's got one to beat. She's got Alex with her late. Brianna on the right side. Brianna sharp angle shot. Rebound in front. Alex gets the stick on it but can't get enough. Rebound on it. Clean sheet for their goalie. She's not been. She has been. She's been up to the task, including a couple of 5-star scoring chances. This one shoveled in front, and a backhander redirected finds its way through the 5-hole for a 6-0 lead with 5:37 left in the St. James wins it. Rockets have to get on side. This puck crosses the line at the end. They will have a face-off in the offensive zone. 5:25 to dent the net for the Rockets. The outcome in terms of wins and losses is a fait accompli, barring an absolute miracle. Centered in front. Sydney was there, but she got a little tied up. Cookie sends it in, takes a hit, roughing the. We'll give you some football terms if you've been good enough to watch us instead of football today. Kept in. Cookie takes a shoulder now. Before they call it. Somebody might have leaned over so the ref could have heard that. Cookie battling 1-on-3. Eventually wins that with a little help from Bug. Jules gets it up and out in front of her own bench. Rose there too. Rose battling as they... So she's looking to try to dump it. Fought for behind the end line, up and to break out 2-on-3. Forces the play to the outside, but she turns the corner. Wrist shot, Molly's got it. She doesn't know where it is. It comes loose in front. Rose got a piece of that one. Oh, there's a sliding block! That's got to be a trip. They don't call it. Left pad saved by Rose, and she covers it up. Molly, not Rose. Rose Smith, not Rose. Sliding block. You can't trip with a leg, you can't trip with your body, you can't trip with a stick. You could slide to block a puck. There wasn't a puck there to block. Wrist shot, one save, rebound to a yawning net, goes just wide. 3:53, third period. Sent forward. This is not going to be enough for an icing, so Riley's going to race down. Let's see if she can pick it off. She does. Barbara curled to behind. If she had gone maybe toward the goal, Riley might have had a shot to find her. Barbara sends it into the offensive zone deeper. Riley, if she could find the puck. Grace tries to get a shot off. It's blocked by St. James. St. James is going to break out 3-on-1. Haley is the safety. Haley will try to break up the centering pass. She does, but there's yet another St. James player who picks up the puck. She'll skate it through. She'll skate it to the top of the crease, at the top of the slot rather, take a wrist shot through too much traffic, and it goes to the corner. Centering offering hits no sticks and goes to the near side boards. Another centering offering is knocked by Grace. If she could turn the corner, she's got a chance for a break. Ulrich up the left wing. Ulrich looking, shoots, blocked by Battaglia. Battaglia and Ulrich behind the net. Comes out to Brianna, looks to shovel it in front, can't do it. 2:40 now left in the game. 6-0 St. James. Battaglia through the defense, wrist shot, right pad save, and it goes wide on the rebound. Sent up the middle, but not out. Bella bats it to neutral ice. Hope intercepts it. Hope into the offensive end. She's got Brianna in the middle. Hope down low, wrist shot, off the left post. She had Brianna for a moment, but that moment passed. Bella's going to get a tripping here. That one touched. They don't blow the whistle. The puck was touched. How did they not blow the whistle? The Rockets touched the puck. Wrist shot and a goal on the delayed penalty. The puck was touched. They didn't blow the whistle on the delayed penalty. Two players in a battle for the puck. One touches it from the gray team. It's 7-0 St. James. So the penalty doesn't go into effect because the goal is scored. And moved forward into the left wing zone. Rockets try to move it out. That one sent through traffic. Molly couldn't see it, but she made the save anyway. This puck will now trickle out of the zone with 90 seconds left. St. James gets back on side, and now they bring it in. St. James in the corner. 1-on-2. Rose is one of the ones in gray. Sydney gets a piece of it and was looking for Sydney. Sent a little too hard. Offensive zone. Sydney 6. on the right side. And let's see if Rose can get to this one. She can't. It goes in front. Sydney found the puck there and tried forward, but couldn't get it through. Shoshana's back. Askew looks like the player, 72. Let me Askew. I don't know if that's her name, but it sure sounds good. Centered in front, and Aaron will pick that off. She's got a little room, 3-on-2. Jump off. Aaron's just not a pass that was on the for some reason, probably because there's 20 seconds left. Rockets have 14 to try to make a rush out of this thing and or keep it out of the back of their own net. At 7-0, they'd like to at least do that. Near side boards. Now it's just a matter of getting it out of the zone. Bug does it. The last two. So that's going to do it from Rock Ice. So we had another opportunity for the Otani as Grace played the first 2 periods in goal. Did the quick change and was able to play the majority of the third, probably about 4 shifts in the third at center. Had maybe 1 scoring chance. And in Saturday's game, she played the first half of the game, then got a breakaway stop. So she's been close. And sometimes when you can look to other type of highlights, and that certainly will be one of them. So that's going to do it. They've already blanked out the scoreboard. It would have said 7-0 in favor. And the Rockets will be back at it next weekend once we hit October. So we thank you for checking it out. If you checked it out on the live stream, we appreciate that. And if you're watching it on demand, we equally appreciate it. That's going to do it from Rock Ice in Dunellen, New Jersey. My name's Joe Rizzo. I appreciate you checking in. You can subscribe to my channel over here and hit that alerts button, and you'll know when these things are coming up. If you've tuned in early to this one, looking for the 19U game against the Piedmont Predators, also from Virginia, that'll be on live in just mere moments, or if you're watching this on demand, it should be available for you to click right above this one. Check it out. Okay, that'll do it from Rock Ice. This is Joe Rizzo from Dunellen, New Jersey. Thanks for watching New Jersey Rockets Girls 16U AA Hockey.